The most influential person is the one who sang me to sleep and tucked me in, who held my hand, taught me how to ride a bike, and always took me out to ice cream after gymnastics, was my father. He is the most amazing person in the world. Well, at least to me. He was the most influential person, and I think that I could share anything with him. It's funny how people say that you never know what you have till it's gone, and I completely abide by that. It's just something I hold so dear since he passed away when I was 14 years old. He was sick for 4 years, and then in between my crucial years of puberty and awkwardness, he passed away between middle school and high school. And it was devastating. Even though he is gone, his teachings still remain with me, and I want to pass them on to my children and to anybody willing to listen, honestly. And he was just so many things. He was immensely selfless, he was intelligent, and he was the biggest role model. I've never seen anything like what he does. And being influenced by this man, he has set so many great examples by helping others. For instance, we can be driving down a road and they would need help. My car doesn't work, or I need oil or gas or this or that, and he'd be the first to go. People who couldn't eat, they'd sit with us. Sit with us first, and that was it. He'd pay for their meal and be like, "Are you full, or do you need more, or anything like that?" Willing to pay for it, no problem. Because I feel like he has a lot more to him, and I think that he was raised by saints, because who randomly invites people you don't know to eat with us? He did, you know? And he would always be the first to make sure that people and everybody were in the right set of mind. Like, for instance, if there was a situation where a woman felt out of place or uncomfortable, or even a man felt uncomfortable or out of place in a situation where they didn't feel safe, he'd be the first to call 911 or make sure that they were safe or secure. Not a police officer, him. And then he would eventually call. And by helping others and being in between helping others, he also helped, of course, his own family. He raised us and loved my mom like I've never seen love like that. So many people divorced, and my mom and my dad have been together for I think like 20 plus years. Sadly, I don't know the accurate amount, but 20 plus years. And he did everything for my mom. Did everything. And he was an architect. It's not like he didn't have a job or he wasn't at home. He did everything for her. She needed this, she needed that, he got it. You need this helped with, he helped her. He helped me with my homework, stayed up tutoring. He videotapes all of our performances. My sisters and I, we had dance, we had soccer, we had football. Sorry, football and soccer, same thing in our family. Basketball, martial arts, kickboxing, dance, we already said dance, ballet. Any of these things that anybody would do at a young age, because it's always that time. He videotaped it front row ready with the big giant camera back then and just waiting to happen. If I had one line in a play, he'd be ready to go. And so he taught me to be very loving. It was never like, don't love anybody, don't hug anybody, don't be affectionate. It was always like, give hugs and kisses and make sure that everybody's happy and be nice, like care for others, share with people. He was more than happy to share everything he had and everything he did with everybody. Oh, I like this. Oh, let's watch together. You want to watch it with me? Oh, I'm going to the market. Do you want to come? Me and him were inseparable, as he was with all his other kids, because he just loved children. I've never seen such a gleam in his eye when he saw a child. He was just like, oh my God, that's such a beautiful baby you have. Like, he just loves children. And he always tried to cheer people up when they were down. And he was just such a family man, so supportive. Just, he made sure that everybody was okay. And by everyone being okay is that our household was completely stable, and there was no shaky starts, at least for me when I was when I was alive. And he helped me get into music and to stick to it. And any endeavor I have, he was right by my side to protect me. You know, who gives you the ability to be like, hey, what instrument do you want to play? I will buy it right buy. I will teach you all I know. I will buy instructors for you. I will do this. It's just like he knew that I had a passion and he just wanted me to pursue it. He was so never in my life have I had someone so supporting. Oh, you want to skydive? Let's do it today. Oh, you want to play guitar? Let's get it today. Are you skateboarding? Let me just buy it for you real quick, and I'll set it up for you, and then we can go to Vans, and I'll check it out for you, and all this stuff. He's so informative, so intelligent, so smart, always willing to teach me things, always. Mathematically, he was the best mathematician I ever met in my life, so honestly, I've never seen anything like this. Of course, he was an architect and then a civil engineer, so he was on top of it. He was an architect who freelanced and was a contractor, and he would always help me with my homework, always enhance my toys whenever he had the chance. My father was many things and never gave up on anything or anyone, ever. My father was selfless. He was super smart. He was my role model and a family man and my hero. I abide by everything he taught me until the day he died, till now, and will still, because he left me such a legacy, I could say, that I want to pass on for years. I don't want to be known for me. I will make sure that people know that I learned this from my father, and it was just so impactful. Like, there's no one I'd be happier to express how much I love for than my father. And with this adult mindset that I've obtained, it's you see everything differently. He took his extra time with me because he loved me. He made sure that everybody was okay in our family, so we didn't have to worry about all this stuff. He took care of us and he did a great job at that. And I love him so much, and I'm thankful that he is my hero. And that is the most influential person in my life, Simon Manser, my father. Thank you for listening to my speech.